Think you're fine staying up late as long as you're clocking those 8 hours a night? Think again. Nighttime isn't just about how long you sleep, it's also about when you sleep. Welcome, my name is Nina. I am a yoga teacher and health coach, and I'm here to help you heal your body and build your business one habit at a time. Today, let's explore why it's so important to get to bed early. Some of you might relate to this story, but I remember one night visiting my parents, and around 8 p.m. I felt that tug of exhaustion and I just pushed through. I stayed up chatting and watching TV and pretending that it was all fine, and 9:30 came, 10 o'clock came, 10:30 came, and I still ignored all my body's signals that I was just exhausted and wanting to go to bed. And by the time 11 o'clock came, I had my full second wind and was literally able to stay up till midnight enjoying the sequence and the sequel and the next sequel and having a little binge watch. The problem was that the next morning my coaching call was waiting for me and I felt completely flat. I had no spark, I had no focus, and I felt disappointed in myself that I wasn't able to give my clients the best version of me. And that moment gave me a really clear reminder that skipping out on rests costs us so much more than we think. So I'm here to share with you why timing is so important, especially from an Ayurvedic perspective. In Ayurveda, we really want to make sure that the circadian rhythm, our natural rhythm, is intact, stays intact. And when this doesn't happen, it's kind of giving your body this social jet lag of where you're throwing your body clock off. And so in Ayurveda, from sunset till about 10 p.m. is known as the Kapha time of day. Kapha includes the qualities of earth and water, which means that it's heavy, it's slow, it's dense, it's cooling. And what we want to do is we want to use and enhance those qualities at that time of night to help us fall asleep. We want to use those qualities of earth and water, slow and steady, to ensure that we can get a good deep night's rest. And from about 10 p.m. till 2 a.m. is the pitta time of night, which is your fire element. And this is so often why, if you manage to get past 10 p.m., 11 p.m., you have that second wind and maybe even the third wind, because this fire element has been ignited. And when you're studying or you've got a big project due, then it's great to have that second wind. But on a day-to-day basis, when we're looking at longevity and wanting to improve our health and to be in sync with our circadian rhythm, we want to be able to be asleep and deeply resting so that our body can repair itself at this time, so that this time of fire, of transformation, can transform our physical state while we sleep to nourish and nurture ourselves. So getting to bed before 11 o'clock, getting to bed before about 10 p.m. is biologically richer. That's when melatonin rises and your body runs its best repair cycle. And we really want to utilize and enhance that ability to repair our brain, our gut health, our skin. There was even a study done by Science Direct of over 2,000 Australian kids that found that evening sleepers, so kids that went to bed earlier, were slimmer and more active than their late to bed peers, even though both groups got the same amount of sleep. Those that went to bed earlier were smarter and more active. And another study in the US showed that kids that went to bed by 8 p.m. were half as likely to become obese than those who slept later. Now, for us menopausal women, this is also key, because if we go to bed later, if we fall asleep later, we are more inclined to want to have that extra glass of wine, have another little piece of dark chocolate, maybe snack on something. And all of these late night snacking eatings are what are going to add on adipose tissue to our system. So if we can get ourselves into an earlier routine, get to bed before 10 p.m., there's a less likelihood of us going and delving into these habits that are not going to be supporting us. And let me know in the comments below, are early bedtimes something that you've tried? Is it something that you do consistently, or is it something that you struggle with? I would love to know. And just to let you know that night owls report having more stress, less focus, and less productivity. So even if they've slept for a good 8 hours, staying up late tends to come with a price for most people. More stress, more mental fog, less productivity. So the reminder is that it's not just how long you sleep and that you're getting that good quality sleep, but it's also about how well timed your sleep is and that you are getting yourself into bed and asleep before 10 p.m. Now that you see what you might be missing out on, how do you shift your bedtime earlier without it feeling forced? And that's exactly what I'll be covering in the next video. I hope to see you there. Bye.